Rob and I, what is this that you said I like? I'm a fan of what? Say it with your chest.
Mediocrity.
Okay. You better elaborate.
And you know what that is, Rob G., the owner of the Steelers, right? Who is that currently now?
That would be Art Rooney II.
There's so many Rooney's,
Yeah,
right?
they own
I have
the
no
second
idea,
edition right now.
Exactly. But Art Rooney, he spoke.
Yeah,
and what did he say,
He
Rob
was
G?
asked about the quarterback situation because both Russell Wilson and Justin Fields are free agents. So the reporters asked, hey, you going to bring them both back? And his quote was, I think both of them see themselves as starters, and I don't know that we want to share the same job again next year. So I would say most likely we don't wind up bringing them both back. They're both capable quarterbacks. My preference would be to sign one of them, not both.
And I without even knowing, I could assume who you were thinking about them taking.
Listen,
right?
you know what they say about assumptions. You make a what out of yourself?
I'm just saying.
Huh? Yes, you're right. Keep going.
No, go ahead. I'm asking you. So
for me, it is simple. Now, when you brought up mediocrity, I dug in. I went real Rob G in it. And you know who is 26 wins to 32 losses over the last 4 seasons with also 3 different franchises? That would be Russell Wilson. He is 26 and 32, Rob, over the last 4 years. And that ain't even mediocrity. That is losing. Now, again, probably a Hall of Famer, had a heck of a career. I'm not that, this is, as you like to say with like Patrick Mahomes, this ain't legacy. This is current, what I'm trying to do. And he is really good at throwing the deep ball, and he's going to dunk it down. That's kind of what he does. Justin Fields, I still don't fully know what he is, and that is where I would lean towards. Because I would say we were 4-2 with him. He had 10 touchdowns, no turnovers. Again, looking like improving on what he does, was throwing the ball better than he had been. We're obviously a stable organization. We have been forever.
So they made a change because he was playing so great.
No, they made a change because they have a guy who's likely a Hall of Famer. But I still stood. You were right that they would. I still stand on they shouldn't have. Just because I would want to see what Justin Fields can be under us, a real organization who has real stability and can give him the best opportunity to win, which he had not had previously. So, again, I'm not mad if they went to Russell Wilson. It makes sense. He's Russell Wilson. He won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2 Super Bowls. I'm not mad at that. But if you're asking me, especially now moving forward, been there, done that, seen that, and he hasn't looked great. That's just being real, Rob. 4 seasons, 3 different franchises, 26 and 32. I now know what his ceiling is. I know what he's been, and there's nothing wrong with that. I want to see what this kid can give me for a full year with some pieces around him, with stability, with a capable franchise, with a good coach. Let's see what we can do. Let's see. That's, to me, more enticing, more something that I can look forward to than more of what I already know and with Russell Wilson.
No,
so that's for me.
But here's the issue.
What's
that Justin Fields came to them for nothing. Nobody wanted him when he was available. Everybody needs quarterbacks. Will you admit that?
Of course.
But there's 10, 12 teams that need a quarterback. Justin Fields is available, and they get him for like a 6th-round pick. They get for nothing, okay? Because nobody was buying into that he was that guy, and oh, my God, it's a steal. And I get the resume, but you're off to a 4-2 start, and you could have looked and said the future is with the younger guy. And we've seen enough to believe that he's that guy. They don't believe in Justin Fields enough. And at this point, this many years out, being a top draft pick, that is worrisome. That they don't know what he is already. And you're still talking about, well, let's see what he is or his upside. By now, you should really have a feel for it. And that's what's scary. That's why they didn't make the commitment to him, because it would only make sense.
Well, but here's my right. Let me counter that.
And I'm going to say this last part. After they got him, okay, they got Russell Wilson first, and then they got Justin Fields.
Yeah.
If they really thought the same way that the Seahawks had signed Matt Flynn, and then
Russell Wilson
comes along, and what'd they do? Matt Flynn, okay, we'll just pay you to go away. They could have did the same exact thing with Russell Wilson once they got oh, my God, he became available. We were able to get him for nothing. They weren't paying Russell Wilson a lot of money. Denver was paying that salary.
Yep.
They were paying him the veterans minimum. They could have easily moved on from him having the younger, quote-unquote, more upside quarterback, and they didn't do that.
And that's why I think they will consider doing it now because
it makes
so
no,
what do we
done
say?
It.
No, because we say Mike Tomlin needs to win. Mike Tomlin, 8 seasons, playoffs, hasn't got to win in 8 years. So that's why you went to Russell Wilson. You went to Russell Wilson because you said, this guy could give us a better chance. He's a proven veteran. Let's see what we can do with him. And it started off good, then it ended up really bad. And so I think you
but
go.
But it wasn't just him. I mean, their
but I
defense
think
was
you
bad
right.
too.
But I think you go. We gave that a shot. Not bad. We gave it a shot. We won some games. We got in the playoffs. Hey, let's go now see what we can do with Justin Fields. He cost us nothing. We're not going to have to sign and break the bank, which means we can go out and get some free agents, go get some guys, and let's see what we got here. That's why I think it's now become a no-brainer between those two. Now, again, if they go out and there's some free agent out there, that's different. But between
Sam
these
Darnold.
two, it's no-brainer to me because it's going to cost you not much. And again, you saw what he was doing. You saw the progression. They just thought, man, we might be able to do something this year. If Russell is anything like he used to be, we might be able to do something this year. And they gave it a shot. Like I said, I'm not even mad that they gave it a shot. It makes sense. I used to call it. I said the greatest break in case of emergency.
But you always, if you really believed he was that guy, you would have gone with him the same way that, and you go with Atlanta. I thought that was crazy with a chance to make the playoffs that they
Penix.
went with Penix.
Well, that's
and guess
come
what?
on.
No.
Kirk, your cousin, not my cousin.
But I'm
was
just
bad.
saying, like as a coach who's in his first year there, you're not trying to give up a playoff spot. I'm just saying to see about what a rookie quarterback can do. And he played fine, but they didn't make it. You know, like
Kirk was. I mean, he was literally you and I were coming on the air talking about how many
actually,
turnovers he had.
they actually made the decision after he had like his best game in 5 weeks, which was weird. You know what I mean? Coming off his actual best game in 5 weeks. But my point is, I'm still don't believe. If Justin Fields was really that guy, I just think it would be a no-brainer. He's younger.
I don't think they. I think they agree with you. I don't think they knew if he was that guy or not. That's why they
don't think he does.
But I think now you'd want to give it a shot, is what I'm saying, over Russell Wilson, who you know what he is. You know the ceiling. You know the max.
I don't think they're going to pick Justin Fields.